Welcome to the Lifestyle Show where they do better collabo with Wellbody. That's not why for this episode, they call them Na Your Health. And on top today's section, this one has something we concern all the teenagers. So get in here because today we're going to learn about career choices. How you go fit know the right pathway they follow. Don't worry, if you're mad, say make you read medicine. Don't worry, we not to go take passion on top this matter. If you're mad, say make you enter engineering, Peshimele, calm down. You go enter that your permanent site. This now your Nigeria cast Orukomi Niluchi Enobong. And on top today own, I am not the only one in the building. May not be like say, not only me waka come. May not be like say, I do cho. I get a very casual co-host. And this girl say, her career choices is not one. It's not two, but it is more than that amount. You go need to help me make welcome. If you see our packaging today, me as they follow the talk. So after this episode, you see that way they admire for our body when you go still see them. Now me they take and go. Her name na Unique Grace.
Oh dear God!
I just the look. I just the one that say now wow.
You're too much.
I don't know which one you be now. Whether man look you with nurse eye, or man look you with musician eye, or man look you as a fashion designer eye, or man look you as Malay eye. I don't understand how you they shine like this. Only you they how you they take this one.
Thank God now. Thank God.
My goodness. Now only in Nigeria they follow top.
No.
Now wow.
In the rain. Catch the shower.
It be like say my hand short too much. All right, so speaking of career choices now, we need to let them know just for introduction before we go back small break. These career choices, at what point small pikin, mama, papa supposed to discuss them?
Yes. It begins from a very young age actually. I have a 2-year-old who loves to drum. Anything, if he sees this flat platform, I'm telling you, when he hears music, it's like according to the rhythm. So we already see it. She understand. Another one too that loves to write. When she writes, saying you would admire from top to bottom, like, wow, did you write this? Very artistic.
So those are some of the
those are little things you pick up, like, okay, if this keeps on into the adulthood, like, okay, no while now. But also the things that the children love naturally, that they love to talk about, not just the things that you see them do, but also talk about. You understand? If you see your child always, look in front of the mirror, it's not because they're conceited. Maybe it's because
because they are vain.
It's not like because
selfie,
of that. You understand? Snapchat,
I'm saying
Insta, all those things.
Snapping.
But perhaps they might just want to be a video presenter or, a host on something. She understand, but just little things like that. Now, when I was in high school, I went to high school in United States. And from my junior year, I think that was from the age of 15 or is it 16, we actually have guidance counselor who would have like a checklist of things like, are you good in biology? Are you good in arts and crafts? Are you good in, she understand?
When you come to that, are you good in our culture, I don't confirm, I'm saying exam is not the true test of knowledge. But you know what, we're going to need to buy small big. A lot of copy, they share le. When I say exam, I copy to you at time. God, man, don't lie. I copy. More about small break. When I come back, we're going to talk more on top career choices. No go anywhere. They come back. No go anywhere. Now your health will soon return. Now your health don't return. Welcome back once again to the Wellbody Show where they always do better collabo with lifestyle. That's not what they call them. Now your health. And on top today episode now something was with me before. It's just with me now because the choice of making my career is moving me to my permanent site. I'm not saying now you got the one that say career choice. How manage? Plenty of us. My palette, the one may even do PhD level. You imagine? He puts me for industrial microbiology. Make I reach PhD level. I turn and say, oh boy, you are on. Still inside the studio right now here. We get a very confirmed career woman. When they talk career, they talk multiple career person because she get career for nursing, she get career for music, she gets even career in the making for fashion designing. And she has a confirmed career in marriage and a confirmed one again in childbearing. You will still need to welcome once again Unique Grace in the pew.
Oh God, I don't know if you had my face.
You sound You upset? Oh yeah. Okay, so now seriously now, you will talk about guidance and counselor, how to go check your scorecard, to know.
Not necessarily checking, but also talking with the person. What do you like? You know, me personally, I scored a lot of high marks in biology.
And you don't.
Well, I am a nurse.
No, why they talk and say they are biology. You know, dub.
No,
you know, carry you know, carry chips. No microchips. You know, right for body like this. No. Because nowadays, for we, we know we're coming from two different worlds.
Okay.
I'm coming from the Niger world. You are coming from the diaspora world. In my world here, that time when I be in school, a copy. They don't just catch me.
Mama,
you can't catch me now.
Papa, they wash
Too late. so really, when they talk about those ones, you mean say the counselor actually interact one-on-one, not be say that they use scorecard.
No, they interact one-on-one.
Fantastic.
You know, they ask you, did you enjoy physics? Because we can see that you score a lot of 98%. And the child just, know physics, but actually did not enjoy it. It's a different thing. So you understand.
Oh, so pikin wey sabi something, but we no enjoy them. No mean say two of them are together.
Exactly. Fantastic. I think that's where parents get it twisted. When they say, well, look at your report card now. Physics, 100%. Biology, chemistry. You must be a doctor. But the child is like, yeah, but I also love drawing. How about that side?
Now, say, if it, once upon a time in this part of the world, if pikin come outside say, want to do music, it be like, mama go say, be like, say, then curse you. Mama carry go deliverance. Before, if our pikin say, they want to do modeling, actor.
For where?
Now when they don't say, be like, say, that side, they make people, they blow. That's not even the only reason where a lot of mama and papa, they even try push their pikin in that direction. So make them go for talent hunt, make them go for music, go and dance, go and do video fishing. There's money in it. Is it just all about the money when it comes to career?
No. Me personally, my parents advised me. Well, my music career came out actually after high school, after college actually, after university, was when I started looking into music, although I had been writing songs like that, but
So for college, what did you actually read for college?
Well, I started as a biology major.
Okay.
And I ended up in nursing.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm a professional biology, bachelor's degrees holder in nursing. However, I did that because my parents said, get your degree. If something ever happened, like for example, a footballer, okay, they love doing this, they love playing football, but what if they get injured? What do they fall back on? You need to fall back on something. Yeah,
okay, now I got another question because a lot of mama and papa, they want to make you do, in quote, professional courses. Example, the most popular one, doctor.
Yes, now.
Followed by engineer.
Yes, now.
Another one called lawyer. Hey, be like say we know one.
Yes, now.
So and then if you look now in Nigeria now, we see say a lot of those courses are not paying as much as people they expect. We get doctors across Nigeria now where they go on strike. We get doctors now where federal government they owe money. We get doctors or we get lawyers, we get engineers where the state government never see better contracts to give to them. So what do you fit tell that mama, that papa, that pale, that mile, where they watch us now, so what do you feel to tell them? Where go fit change? The way they reason engineering, lawyer, doctor.
Yes.
How? What do you feel tell them?
I would love to say leave the child to make the decision. However, being that the path that I took, I'm really glad that I took it, that I actually got my degree, and then I got professional training in music after I got my degree. So I went back to music school after my degree. Because I mean, there's one life now that we live, but we also multi-talented people, we multitask people, but if you don't try and touch them, how do you know if you will succeed in them?
Fantastic.
So mother, father, teenager that's watching, I'm sorry to say, but I would love to say, get your degree and then pursue that art. Some people want to say the other way around, go for your art, do it, it's great, bring money home, but after
and they will give you scenarios, they'll say, see, I know this person, I don't want to call their name, a celebrity, in go school, even look at Bill Gates, not be job at TB, look at the, you don't add another, you see, in go back school, in go back school. Look at all these people, but before they go back, they go say, before they go back school, they don't already hammer.
I know.
They say they don't already hammer, but they don't understand, say those are 1 or 2 out of the millions of people where they out there.
Yeah, let me give you an example. I have met an artist who could sing very well, very beautiful artist, but when it comes to having interviews and talking about my career, the music, they couldn't speak English very well. And so, you have to always tell them what to do, what to say, that kind of stuff. So your education is actually building you up towards this arts field that you want to go into, so that you can be able to represent yourself very well also. Because after a while, even in the music industry, people get dropped all the time.
See?
When you can't, you can't think for yourself. You're always like, what do I do now? What do I do now? All you can do is just sing it. That's not the only thing. Music is also a business, unfortunately. It's not just fun, looking, flash, snap, Insta. You understand? It's more than that. So it's always good to have something. I'm not saying you must become a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, but something professional, something that will train your mind, train your brain, you understand, to be able to go to that next step.
I might even give you a typical example now, because if we talk, I'm doing the introduction, say you need to understand what your pikin like to do. Yeah. If I get pikin now, where you like to knack anything, and you say make I no discourage her. What if they think say, as speaking they knack something now, so if you want they go there when the big fish go they beat human being, they say na normal play. So how you person go take know when to draw the line for small pikin way like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? How you go take know say okay, this way the person they draw will be like saying a musical angle the person they take and not battering. Because a lot of women beaters or men beaters, now they start from small and now what they see for the environment.
It's true.
How do they draw that line?
No, but it's communication, it's communication. I talk a lot with my children, and even amongst my kids also, some of them, well, not some of them, my twins, they have this.
You get twins?
I get twins, my dear. My last born is a set of twins. They're 2 years old now, so they get, I messed up. They get into this point where, to them, fighting is like play. Sure you understand? They beat each other, especially my boy. Beat, and say, stop. That's painful. It's painful. And they know that word now, because even the other two will come to Mama, pain. That's the brother don't be time. So talk to your kids. This one you can do. This one you can't do. This one is safe. This one is not safe. If your kid loves to beat, and you say, I bet you won't become a wrestler. And it's okay now. You can become wrestler or boxer or whatever. However, let them know, in some cases, you can't go around beating people now. It's not acceptable in the society.
Exactly.
It be a profession, but.
Now, for you, we get multiple careers, and for some people, they're at crossroads. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to harness, according to Igbo, that particular potential. They don't say they get something. Some people, if you ask them, what if you do with your hand? They say nothing.
There's always something.
They say, thank you. They say nothing. So how, what that person feel do to know the particular thing or handwork or skill where the person feel use to put bread on top table?
Exactly. Well, we're human beings, we are natural beings who like to observe. Even if you think that somebody is dull, but there's something they say have eyes for. Something that you say, oh, wow, you will pause. Even if it's 1 second, say, oh, wow, I love that top. You even like, how did they, this, that, now, wow. What catches your attention? Is it making nails or making whatever, Look into it. There's always something that you can do. Even if you love nails, nobody say you should go to market and start painting nails. You can, that's cool. There's an art in that one also. You can even design nail, But how about go a little step further, even in that line of nails?
Yeah.
Make your own nails now.
You see?
You understand?
You see, make
big
your
market.
Own nails.
What catches your eyes?
Now that's the first thing we need to understand. Waiting they catch your eye. Exactly. Now waiting unique grace they come outside they talk.
Yes,
but waiting so many other things the way she won't release only if you stay with us when we come back from this break. No go anywhere. They come back. No go anywhere. Now your health will soon return. Now your health won't return. Welcome. Yes, we're still there with you. And for you, we're just joining the Boston to the level. You still there on top of the better show where they do better collabo with Wellbody, plus including lifestyle. That's not what they call them. Now your health. And on top today episode, we talk about career choices. We talk about the things where you need to know if you be mama and papa and you get pikin. How you go take no? Say the pikin like this thing and that's it. And if you don't dare for crossroad, you don't know which one to waka go, we get our guests inside the building will be co-host with me. Already they took me out on top some of the things where you go need to do to look out for that potential where you get in you. Now you don't talk about waiting your eyes they catch at this moment. Then also what other? If you give us one more point before I ask another question, we'll go push us more, go away from this.
Also, what people notice about you is a good one. You understand? People
you
come
never
to you
ever
and say,
think from that
yeah,
angle.
you know, like for example, someone say, Omo, I heard you sing in the shower. Oh, that you have a very nice voice. You might just think, oh, well, I was just playing. But what do people talk about the most about what you do, your skills, your task?
Fantastic.
That's another one to look into, you know, to think about anyway.
Okay, so now, with those ones where you don't give a notice, some people go won't ask, say, okay, like you now, you begin one career. How you be take no when you go move from this place to the next place?
Okay. Well, my own nursing, honestly, is a passion of mine because I love to
Wait,
take
was it
care
your
of
passion that
people.
your mama said me read that?
No, they began saying you have to be a doctor. You're the firstborn. Be a doctor, you know. But I was a child that listened to my parents because I really respect them. I respect the choices they've made in life. You understand? So I listened. I was like, okay, well, you want me to get straight A's? No problem. And I went on like that. But after I finished with my nursing degree, I said, Dad, I've done it.
I'm done.
So this is the plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna go do music now.
Okay.
You know, and you know, he didn't really have a problem with it because I did what he asked for. And the good part for me is I also enjoyed nursing and I love school. I'm
Okay,
a
but
nerd,
like
sorry.
you, but for you now, you be get time. For somebody we don't get that time. Where time don't they go? You know, get an idiot on cross will say, okay, my mama say I read this one, my palace say I read this one,
And
me I
talk
want
to
read
the
this one.
parents now.
So yeah, talking to the parents, but then they feel they tell you say, I don't they want you now. If anything happen, my hand and my, you know how we in Japan and Papa they do now. Our love language is gagra. So at that point in time, waiting the person go, waiting you got advice for that kind of person.
Well, you could choose to please your parents while you're also learning your own stuff on the side. It's possible
Okay,
now.
yeah.
I mean, come on, it's 24 hours in a day. If I can manage to do like 4 things, 4 different careers.
Speaking of 4
think everybody
things,
can do it.
I just dey look at the one that they
Honestly,
manage. How does she do it?
I think a lot of
How
things
you
are
they do
possible.
this year? Because music, I know say the entertainment industry is very demanding.
It is.
Even as well as the medical field, being a nurse. So for entertainment, how you they take manage that your career will get?
Well, you know, in music, you cannot just, well, some people have it natural. You open your mouth and start like Celine Dion or whatnot. But in my own, actually, I began because I saw that I like to write. And apparently, I know how to write lyrics that, you know, in a poetry form. And so the next step for me was to go for training. I got trained by a top-notch trainer. I did not even know that she was as good as she was. I mean, she was one of the leading lady for Tyler Perry's Diary of a Mad Black Woman and Oprah Winfrey's
Color
Purple.
Purple? Oh, Color
Yeah.
Purple.
She was one of the first leading lady for that when it was in the theaters. So I didn't know how good she was. I just went. I think it was just fate, actually. I believe it was fate. So yeah, I got trained and I didn't stop there. And I was paying $40 per hour, actually, because I wanted to nurture what I had. You know, and a lot of people will be like, hey, I can sing, but I don't have time for voice training, yo. I'm waiting now. But voice training is part of the work. You also have to work for it. So I'm not saying I'm going to be, you know, voice training every single day, but at least like, I don't know, twice a week. I do it 10 minutes in the car, whatever, I do it.
So now when you're into music as well, if you get tour, how you go take time with your family, with your children in particular? What will be the plan if you want your manager just comes say, okay, no waiting, we get tour, your music knowledge level we need to take across the nation. So waiting, how you go take handle that kind of situation? Because this is a real life situation people they get every day.
Yes, now. Well, my own fortunate part, thanks to God, is that I have an understanding husband. And my parents also, they're support of what I do. And my in-laws, they accepted what I do also. You understand? So
you not
like
get
right
any
now,
opposition at all from your immediate family? Nobody will try put doubts inside you? Nobody will try discourage you?
No, they all support.
Now, wow.
Maybe it's because they see
That's
that...
an engine for yourself.
No, shut up now. But I think it's because they see that I do work towards it. I mean, you know, sometimes I'm in the studio till like 2 a.m. after the kids have gone to bed. You understand?
Dedication.
You know, the kids go to bed at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. and I'm like, okay, I'm going to the studio by 9 o'clock. My husband has his own full-time job and a business. So I'm not disturbing him, you understand? I'm doing my thing, he's doing his thing, but we're working together in music. You know, he's also behind the camera for a lot of things like that. But when you like can organize yourself, plan, you wake up in the morning, plan out your day now. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? At the end of the day, I ask myself, oh my gosh, have I done everything I wanted to do today? Okay, I didn't do this one. All right, we'll do it tomorrow. You understand? Organize things. It happens that, you know, you say you want to do something today, but then you don't feel like it anymore. It happens. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, but I guess some people where don't start up something, maybe in a business, maybe in a career, maybe in a school, and
out.
midway they can't realize, say, it be like I make mistake.
Yeah.
Ouch, it be like say nobody I won't be this.
Yeah.
Ouch, it be like I don't get new interest in this. Ouch, it be like say. So
I always like to say, try something for at least 3 months. At least.
3 months.
At least 3 months. After 3 months, because me, myself, I've tried it. There's some things that pique my interest also. After 3 months, I'm like, and I tell my husband, and he goes, babe, it's cool, you know. And I'm like, well, okay, next one. You know, so try it for 3 months. Do you find yourself thinking about it all the time? Do you find yourself researching about it? Do you find yourself like, you know, doodling? Like this,
those are clues you're giving.
You understand? You're constantly thinking. You go to sleep, you're dreaming about music or the next song you're gonna do, the next person you wanna, you know, sing with or whatever. Those things are the things that you can now say, okay, this can be a long-term thing.
Wow.
You know, but they're short terms and they're long terms also. You understand? And then along the way, you know, God willing, somebody now can say, I like this thing you are doing, they'll collabo now, or let me finance you, or whatever. Then you know, this is serious long-term thing.
Wow.
You know, those are just little clues that you can say, okay, this one can work, this one will definitely not work. So scratch it out and find something. I'm on one life now.
One life we got to live, baby.
Yes,
I beg, I go like no now. Waiting be your plan for your music career in the next 5 years. I know say now, as me and you the follow talk, you get one album song where you already release, you get the music video where they play around. But waiting be your plan for your music career in the next 5, 6, 7 years.
Okay. I told my husband something that was very shocking. I say I would like to release 2 full albums, and I like to say quit. Yes, I know. It was like, babe, all this investment. I know, but my personal passion is to actually help other people, you know, and I love what I'm doing now because I am learning in the industry. I'm learning about promoters, I'm learning about the industry, I'm learning about festivals and things like that. But eventually my passion is to bring out the right people who are ready to work. So you understand? So yeah, after 2 full albums, I think I will have known a lot already.
Okay, all right, yeah. I mean, this one is also a shocker for me, but no way to make I ask, because concerning, since you're in the music industry, you're in the entertainment industry, what do you think about children in the entertainment industry? Child superstar. If you get picking, we don't blow at an early age of 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah, I have to keep an eye on them.
Waiting you fit to do.
You have to keep an eye on them. Why? Because I've seen a lot of children superstars who grow up and they missed out on the part of being children. And then they want to go back to it. And then they start misbehaving.
Exactly.
And the next thing, the society is like, look at this one, no, don't go, something, I know something not happen.
Mama not
sure, you understand. But it doesn't mean that they cannot become somebody great. We have to follow up on them. You understand? Make sure that they also go to school. I mean, we have distance learning nowadays.
Yes.
If they're on tour,
and
they can still get the homework.
them.
I'm telling you, you know, just keep an eye on them.
Wow, so much. The title of the song where you don't release now,
I'm a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
Based on every survivor's out there.
In fact, from your personal story, you don't tell me behind the scenes. I mean, the song, that's something where you need to look out for. What's be your handle and how people figure the song?
My name is Unique Grace. And the song is available on iTunes and all digital platforms actually for downloading, Spotify, everything online is there. However, please, I would love for you to follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. It is at Unique Grace, UNIEKGRACE. And I hope to hear from you.
Wow, she hopes to hear from one. Are we there out there? All right.